All right, welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. It's only the second day of the week, but we're always after it here at Quai Network. Glad to have you all tuning in for today. We're gonna do something that I haven't done in a while tonight, and we're actually gonna do some mining. So if you're new around here, definitely give the account a follow and check out at Quai Network on X and on YouTube. We are also streaming live on Twitch. So we got some big updates over at Quai Network. We are unlocking a ton of innovation in the crypto space via proof of work, only available thanks to proof of work. And shout out to everybody who has been in the trenches for as long as we have and grinding away and trying to solve for money, solve for scaling blockchains, going to market in a tumultuous sentiment arena where nobody knows what the heck is right and wrong. But over here at Quai Network, we have our take, and we are scaling proof of work with the world's first fully decentralized globally scalable energy dollar called Chi. So one of the things, guys, 7+ years in development, design and development, started out of the University of Texas here in Austin. We've been kind of grinding it out for quite a few years now, 7+ years. We went live in mainnet earlier this year, and now have just rolled out as of late last week our latest advancement in the proof of work space. We call Project SOAP. SOAP stands for Subsidized Open Market Acquisition Protocol, generating real revenue for the chain via merge mining with SHA and script miners on Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Doge, Ravencoin, and using the rewards from those subsidy chains to go and purchase Quai at market, generating a revenue stream for the protocol, and really delivering to miners the value of their contributions to multiple blockchains in the form of a single token. You can think about it like mining multiple chains and then getting your rewards automatically kicked back to you in Quai. Yeah, so it's pretty big. It's going to unlock a whole bunch of additional opportunities for people who are not just into mining. The Quai purchased at market via the rewards from those subsidy chains will be fed into a staking contract. So if you are aligned with Quai Network and want to earn some extra rewards, you will very soon be able to lock your tokens and earn some sweet APR on that locked token. And over here at Quai Network, we like to say we know where the yield comes from. The most sustainable yield I think crypto has ever seen. My mic might be peeking out on you guys, so sorry about that. We'll turn that down a little bit. Anywho, welcome guys. Shout out Dan. Shout out Mad Ned. Thanks for tuning in. Like we usually do around here, check the QR code up above. We are giving out some free Quai to anybody who engages with us on this stream. However, you need to do so over on X. We actually have a really cool app called Kipper Money that allows us to tip content directly on X and send Quai to you folks posting cool content without ever leaving the platform. It's pretty sweet. So really merging Web 2 and Web 3, integrating into X/Twitter. So you can go sign up using that QR code up above. I believe if you're verified, you earn some free Quai just for signing up. And if you're able to engage with us here on X, I'll see you and be able to send you some Quai for hanging out with us tonight. So really appreciate you guys tuning in. Quick question from Mad Ned here. Is there a release date planned for mainnet? Yes, great question. I would say, we're slightly delayed. The original plan was to go to go to mainnet on the 3rd of December, but we went to testnet on the 4th. So if everything goes smoothly here, we're trying to get this out before Christmas. So and along with Project Soap going to mainnet, that's a hard fork of our blockchain. So if you're running a node, you'll want to upgrade your nodes. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We'll be announcing all that jazz. But alongside with Project Soap going to mainnet, you will see details on that staking contract release at the exact same time. So big updates coming for everybody involved in this ecosystem, whether you're a miner or not. We're super excited about it. All right. Let's see here. A couple other housekeeping items. You guys kind of excited to dig into firing up some of these GPU rigs over here? I don't know if you can see that. We got a couple custom rigs full of let's see here. I got my headset in so I can wander around tonight. We're stocked up on some GeForce. What are these? These are 3060 Ti's Ventus with 8 gigs. Um, one GPU's plenty, honestly, to start earning work shares on Quai Network, either by mining to a pool or solo mining to your own node. Work shares, if you're not familiar with them, another super cool innovation. Here at Quai Network, we baked our mining work shares into the protocol. So uh, you don't have to mine to a pool if you don't want to. If you're just looking for those consistent payouts, you can get that solo mining on Quai Network as well. Um, Another huge unlock of Project Soap, guys. Like if you got your hands on a few smaller script miners or SHA miners, think of those bid axes, right? Those are effectively lottery miners on Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, etc. So if you get sick and tired of lottery mining, you want some consistent payouts, you can turn that hash rate over to Quai Network via Project Soap. Still support the hash rate on those other networks since it is merge mining. It's cooperative merge mining with those other networks. You can still help support your favorite projects, be it Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ravencoin, Doge, etc. But you can earn consistent payouts in Quai due to work shares. So that's super huge. But yeah, we're gonna dive into that. Like I said, I got some rigs over here, chock full of some 3060s, and it's been a while since I turned these on. I'll admit it's been quite a while. I think Golden Age was the last time I really smoke tested these things. So pre mainnet back in February. Uh, Probably need to do like a Hive OS update and maybe some new drivers or whatnot. But once we get Hive OS squared away, we'll be able to probably point this rig at one of the many pools that are supporting Project Soap right now. I'm gonna bring up some content from the community here. I found out about this guide earlier today. We're gonna go send them a tip, and then we'll hook up Dan the man as well. I'll do this live. I'll do it. We'll go live. We'll tip Dan live here. Dan's the man. He's working on his own mining rigs as well. Let's see if I can figure this out. Stand by. Different setup tonight, guys. Here we go. Okay. So I don't know if this is gonna work. There, that works. All right, so you're looking at Curie, ambassador, moderator, good friend of Quai Network and the Quai Nation community. Tip of the hat to him and everything that he does. But he put together this about a 7-minute video guide on how to rent a GPU and, on Clore AI and hook it up to Cryptex mining and participate in mining SOAP on the public testnet. So still probably going to be a fully functional and valid guide. Once we go to mainnet, you'll just use a different mining pool address, right? So yeah, shout out to Curie for dropping that one. I'm gonna drop that link somewhere. Everybody can see it. Let's see if I can figure this out. Here we go. Here we go. There you go, guys. Check out that link, or you know, just hit up KaiRilo22 on X, and you should be able to find this post with this video guide on how to get started. We have some pre-work to do first. The other thing I need to do is I need to go find Dan the Man and hook him up with some Quai here. There he is. The Crack of Dan. Guys, I want to show you how easy this is to tip Quai with Kipper money. So I got this browser extension installed here. All I gotta do is smash this like button, and then boom. I just sent Dan one Quai. He gets a little bit more than that though, for hanging out with us on this stream tonight. So I'll just click that there. Boom. Already done. Quai Network is so fast, guys. Check it out if you haven't already. Kapow, Script, and Shaw 256. Ready to mine right now on testnet. So yeah, I'm gonna play this video and then step away from the computer. I'm gonna be back there getting this rig ready. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Feel free to ask questions, and again, if you're hanging out with us on YouTube, shout out to you. I feel like a lot of miners are on YouTube. Like more miners are on YouTube than they are on X, which is totally fair. Totally understand why. But if you have an X account, come swing by just for a moment, say hi, and we'll shoot you some Quai. So bear with me one moment. I'll try to talk through what I'm doing a little bit, but I'm gonna play this in the background here and listen in with you guys. Hopefully this isn't too loud.
Hi everyone. In this guide, we're going
There we
to
go.
rent a
All
miner
right,
on
bear with
Core
us a
and
moment,
launch
folks.
mining through the
It
crypto
might also
computer.
get
Participate in the
sorry.
SOAP testnet by
One of the reasons I got this headset, these rigs back here, they're loud. And it gets a little toasty, right? Kapow and ProgPow definitely generate a lot of heat, so you might see your boy sweat a little bit tonight. Anyways,
Quai Network.
here we go.
Log in or register on the HiveOS dashboard. The first thing you
Oh
need to
boy.
do is create a farm.
First things first, right?
Enter the name and press save.
Oh, we got
Next, click
240
Add Worker,
volt
then connect existing.
power back here.
Now we have a worker, and we need to set up
Dug
the
that
flight
trench
sheet.
myself a while ago. I think the networking's still plugged in.
Set everything exactly
Let me find that cable.
Create your wallet.
Yeah, networking's still plugged in. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Use your Pelagus address. Make sure Pelagus is set to the Orchard testnet network.
A video
this is where your
and
mining
keyboard.
rewards will go.
So let's slide this away.
Choose the pool.
Little
in our case,
HDMI in this
cryptos.
bad boy.
Select Global as the pool server.
Alright. Turn the monitor
Choose
on
miner,
here.
SR miner. Press Create Flight Sheet.
Did you guys hear that? We're going to use SR miner.
Go to the Workers section.
And we're on 2
Open
right now.
and save.
Keyboard.
ID, farm hash. Password.
Boom.
We will need these on Clore. Go to Clore and make sure you have enough balance to pay for a GPU.
Alright guys, it's going to get loud.
If not, deposit Bitcoin or Clore.
She's
coins.
alive.
Choose the GPU you want to rent.
Alright. I got a monitor and keyboard over here. Don't know.
Select the RU region.
No, I won't be able to show you guys. HiveOS is firing up though. We got
Enter ID,
detected
farm hash,
7
and password.
GPUs.
Click
Okay,
Create.
we got 7 in there. This this is a like a
You'll see
custom
the server
octominer I
deployed.
picked off at eBay a long time ago. It's got
Check
an
the region again
interesting
so you pick the correct stratum proxy.
ATX layout here.
Refresh the page and you'll see that your server has been deployed.
Okay.
In a couple of minutes,
Yep.
the rig will appear on the top
7
of this dashboard.
GeForce RTX 3060 Ti's at 8 gigs each.
Open the
Looks
Artsheet
like I
Start
have a
workbook.
custom miner installed, so we're actually probably going to reset Hive OS here. And like that guide we're watching, we'll build out probably a
Update the
new
name.
farm and worker for this thing.
Then, enter the stratum proxy
So
that's
hopefully you
closest
guys
to your
can still
GPU
hear
server
me and it's
location.
not super
To
loud, but
double-check
we're
which stratum to
going
use, go to the
to...
Cryptex website. Select Kapau testnet and check the list of stratum addresses.
Let's see
Choose
here.
the one that matches the geolocation of your GPU
I
server.
can
In our case,
probably...
we select this one because the GPU server is located in RU.
Let's see here. We got an IP here. I'm pretty sure I can SSH into this thing from here.
Update the mining
We'll try
algorithm
that.
to Kapau.
We'll try that. Oh, we're going to pause this for a minute here.
Click Apply Change.
Pause. And let's hide that. Let's bring up a terminal so you guys can follow along. SSH. What's that IP? 23. Do I still know the password? Yes, I do. Okay, alright, let's bring this terminal up so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Term. Let's do... Is it this one? There we go. Rock on. Oop. Oh, there we go. We'll drag this over here. We'll make it a little bigger. And let's see here. Can I increase the size of this a little bit? Oh, too big. Back up. Back up. Alright. Well, you guys should be able to read that. As you can see, we are SSH'd into that machine that's running Hive OS. And we're going to reconfigure it. First thing we want to do is a self upgrade. Let's upgrade the dang thing, shall we? Cool, cool. Stopping the miners. Yeah, there's like a. I think I had it configured to run the Quai mining software on Golden Age. Upgrade. Nice. Cool beans. Now we want to run first run. Think.f. Okay, cool. Now it is getting ready to reconfigure itself as a new worker. I'm going to need a rig ID and a few other things. So what we're actually going to do is move this down here. We're going to head over to Hive OS. I think it's Hive OS login. I always forget. Yeah. One of these links should work. Alright, here we go. Sign in. We'll continue with Google here. Boom. Okay, so here you can see my old farm here. We got a couple rigs set up. We'll go ahead and get rid of these. Let's remove these workers. and remove this worker. Yes. So we're going to add a rig here. We're going to add a GPU rig. We're going to connect an existing rig. So here's our rig ID and password. And so I need to put that in the terminal down there. So let's do this. So rig ID, you can kind of see it down there. I'm typing behind the screen 112.97144. And the password is SOPSMMY. Sure. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe that's a 0. 112.97144. Password GS0PSMMY. Sure. Dude, 123 4. Sending hello. Oh, you guys can't see this. My bad. Let's. No space left on device. Oh no. That's okay. You know what we might do? Yeah, let's get rid of this so you guys can see this. Cool. We got a no space left on device error. That's no bueno. It's probably because my custom miner is taking up too much space. Let me think about this for a second. Should we just reinstall Hive OS? I forget what the command was for that. Hive console. Um, yeah, I think it's Hive replace list. Mm, I think we need to set. No, I think we just need to do this. Hive replace. Make it L. So what we want is the latest stable version here. So I'm going to pick one, hit enter. Yep, install on the boot disk, SDA, type yes. And here we go. This might take a minute, guys. FYI. Let's see here. Welcome back, Cashew Mining. Cashew Mining is asking, do you know if subsidy blocks will be mined on mainnet day 1 of tag drop? Very likely. Very likely. In testnet, we mined a Ravencoin block like pretty quickly, actually. I'll say the team has been talking to a bunch of miners who are really looking forward to turning on a crap ton of hash rate come mainnet. So I definitely expect to see some blocks mined pretty quickly once we go to mainnet. So yeah, if you guys have been following along with the updates, you can actually see. I'll top over to X real quick. Quai Network. I'll show this to you guys while Hive OS reinstalls here. Boom. Yeah, so down here a little bit. Hero miners mined a block. So you can see that one was actually on Ravencoin mainnet. So, and it had 4 transactions in it, looks like. So that was 8 hours ago. I want to say the first block on our testnet was mined within a couple of hours. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What up, Crypto Vegeta? How's it going, man? How's it going, man? We need to get you some Quai for tuning in. Crypto Vegeta. Where you at? There you are. Oh, is that not you? That's not you. Where you at, Crypto Vegeta? Shh. That's not you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let's do Crypto Vegeta.Quai. There you are. There you are. We'll give you a follow. That'll help. Boom. Welcome. Welcome. Tipping live. Tipping live. That's how we do it around here. Yeah. So definitely expect blocks to be mined pretty quickly. That's for sure. All right, we are downloading the latest stable release of Hive OS and reinstalling here just so we have a baseline. We're hanging in there, man. Hanging in there, grinding it out, testing. We're gonna test this old golden age GPU miner when Project Soap tonight. So doing a little demonstration. I know Dan is running his own install of Ubuntu. So hopefully this is helpful for him. We can show him how to use Hive OS. Hive OS install setup super easy, and especially when it comes to like using various mining software and um, turning your rigs onto like additional pools and stuff like that, and just managing like a whole farm of rigs. Hive OS is where it's at. So, but props to Dan for getting it working on Ubuntu. That's super cool. That's next level there. All right. Oh, respect. Good work, Crypto Vegeta. Good work. Yeah, it's not super complicated. I mean, if you're not afraid of command line and editing text files, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You learn a lot along the way too. So, all right, rock on. Writing Hive OS file system to SDA. SDA is the uh, solid state hard drive, the SSD installed on this thing. These machines are kind of cool too. They come all geared up with Watchdog and all the hardware you need to monitor your rig. So somebody mentioned the other day they were able to start mining using Curious tutorial in like less than an hour. So we're gonna see how much skills have been maintained from Golden Age. How many skills I still have. All right, what are we at here? I'm trying to remember how large these Hive OS images are. You can see it's writing to the disk here. It's not that big. I don't think it's north of 20 gigs. I think it's, yeah, see, it's like 8 gigs at most. So, all right, system's rebooting with a fresh install of Hive OS. It's going to kick me out of this SSH session here. So I'll have to watch it on this monitor over here, which you guys can't see. Sorry about that. I gotta get another camera in here, maybe. How's the audio, guys? Can you hear how loud that thing is? in the background there? It's pretty loud. All right. Hive is booting up. Network is online. Loading NVIDIA drivers for 7 GPUs. Starting the watchdog service. Boom. Alright, it's up and running. Let's see if we can SSH back into this thing here. So, wonder there more. Hey! That was pretty easy. Right on, guys. Okay, one of the things we always do, even after a fresh install, is self-upgrade. Oh, so you can't hear it? Sounds like I'm in an airport. Yeah, we got some jets taking off over here. We got 7 of these NVIDIA 3060 Ti's with 8 gigs installed in that rig over there from MSI. That's what we're rolling with. So you'll be able to see it on the screen here in a second. Okay, self-upgrade complete. I always forget the commands. Hive console. There you go. There you go. You can see the 7 GeForce RTXs we got loaded up here. Some other details. This is also a good terminal for like monitoring specific GPU temps, wattage pull, stuff like that. Um, Another note, just in case you're curious, is we're running 240 volt to that rack over there. So we're trying to be as energy efficient as possible over here. I do not have cheap energy prices at this location, so we don't mine regularly because that's a whole lot of power. But who knows, guys? With Project Soap, could be. No promises. It's quite a big ask, but it could be profitable. I might leave this thing on come mainnet and keep you guys posted. Okay, so let's see here. What just happened? What just happened? Uh, Hive console. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right. Next thing we need to do is an NVIDIA driver update. Latest version. There's a few revs ahead of me right now, so we'll update the GPU rigs, and then we'll let's go over here to overview. Let's pull up our farm real quick. Let's get rid of this. We'll start over. Cool. And then we'll go to add rig, connect existing. All right, so that's ready to go. Let's look back at our terminal here. All right. My energy prices are hovering around 14 cents per kilowatt hour right now. So not that great. I think most people are sitting around 16 cents. I get a little bit of a kickback because I got some solar, but not enough. Not nearly enough. I think right now, excuse me, most professional miners would say don't even think about it unless you're getting like 8 cents or less. But that being said, uh, that doesn't mean it's not a good idea to mine. It's a great project for learning, and B, you know, if you're speculating, then it could be worth the expense in the long run, especially if you're mining and holding, depending on the project. Obviously, we're super bullish on Quai around here. Oh, dang! 32 euro cents per kilowatt hour. That's insane. Um, Dutchies, huh? Do you hail from good old Netherlands, Crypto Vegeta? Is that where you're hailing from, the Netherlands? Shout out to the Netherlanders. I think I'm actually like a quarter Dutch, but I'm a typical American mutt, so I got a bunch of bloodlines in me. All right, NVIDIA drivers updating, installing. Version 550.144.03. Driver installation successful. Rock and roll. All right. So next thing we need to do again is first run. Yeah, working not found. Okay, we got to do it with dash F. All right. Rig ID is 11297148112971481. Password is for UMA. Sure. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, try again. Yes. Rig ID 11297148 UEHS for UMA. Yes, dude. 123. It always works the second. Oh, it still didn't work. Gateway timed out. Hmm. Hmm. Let's try not using the number pad. 11297148. Oh, and let's start over. Gosh, amateur hour over here. Okay, default API URL rigrd 11297148 UEHS for UMA. Or there we go. It connected. All right, rock and roll, guys. So now that that is set up, we should be able to refresh this page here and see our worker. There it is. All right. 50% from Morocco. That's interesting. Oh, dang. Morocco's got good energy prices. Nice. Well, I mean, not great, but way better than the Netherlands, that's for sure. All right. Okay, guys. So next step here is to get a miner installed and point it at one of these pools. So real quick, um, you know what we'll do? You know what we'll do? We'll go check out Curie's guide here. Why not? Why not?
Miner on Clore and launch mining through the then connect existing.
Yeah, we did that. Oh, went too far.
Set everything exactly as shown on the screen.
All right, we need to add a flight sheet here. All right, here we go. Flight sheet. We don't need these. Let's remove. Let's remove. Those are old flight sheets. Cool. Add a flight sheet. Coin is Quai. Wallet. Let's do that one. Pool. Oh, let's follow this here.
Create your wallet. Use your Pelagus address. Make sure Pelagus is set to the Orchard testnet network. This is where your mining rewards
Oh,
begin.
that's what we should do. All right, guys, stand by. We need to create a new wallet over here. Let's add a wallet. Coin is Quai. Let's use our burner wallet. Stand by. So just FYI, we're mining on Orchard testnet. Okay. But soap mining is oh, wrong password. Ready, set. Yeah. All right. So we're mining on Orchard testnet, but if we find Raven coin blocks, those will be on Raven Coin's mainnet. So just FYI there. All right. So we'll grab this wallet and drop that in here. We'll call it burner Quai testnet. And the source, I don't think we care about that, do we, Kiri?
Go.
Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, yeah, we don't care. All right, let's create this. Cool. All right, now we need to pick a cool
Choose the
pool.
pool, in our case Cryptex.
Nice. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Why am I not seeing it? Did I pick the wrong Quai? There we go. Oh, geez, different network. Okay. Uh, let's get that wallet address again. All right, copy, paste. Soap, Cryptex, testnet. Create. Pool. Dang, look at all these pools. Look at that. Cryptex. Alright, Kiri, what do we do next?
Select Global as the pool server.
Alright, we'll select global. Is that it? We don't enable SSL? Okay, fine. No SSL. Alright.
Choose Miner SR Miner.
Ooh, SRB miner. Okay. SRB miner. Cool.
Press Create Flight Sheet.
Well, that's pretty easy, guys. Flight sheet created successfully. Here we go. Let's see here. Dan says, I've got whole home solar and going to drain my savings to get batteries. Oh, 10,000 Canadian dollars. Dang. Yeah, I want batteries real bad, man. I really want batteries. Somebody tried to turn me onto those Tesla home batteries, but then I found out that they can't charge and discharge at the same time. I don't know if that's true, but I found that out and I was like, that seems pretty freaking lame. I'll admit. Pretty lame. Well, other batteries supposedly totally
Go
can.
to the workers section.
All right, let's go back to our rig. Boom, 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 boom. All right.
Open its settings and save. ID, farm hash, password. We will need these on Clore. Go to Clore and make sure you have enough balance to pay for a GPU.
Oh, we already have this. We already have
If not,
GPUs.
deposit Bitcoin to get
Yeah.
Clore coins.
But hey, guys, if you don't, check
Choose
it
the
out.
GPU you want to rent.
You can just rent a GPU, and probably it's a lot cheaper
Let's put a
than
GPU
paying for your own
313
power.
and select the RU region. Write down the country, you'll need it later.
Yeah, what is that? That's 70. I think that was like 72 chlor a day. That seems really cheap, guys.
Enter
I should be
ID,
doing that.
farm hash, password. Click Create. You'll see the server deploying.
Nice. This is pretty cool, guys.
Check the region again so you pick the correct Stratum proxy. Refresh the page and you'll see that your server has been deployed. In a couple of minutes, the rig will appear on your HiveOS dashboard.
Nice. There's the GPU. I got 7 of them bad boys. What do you got? He's got a 3080 with 10 gigs. Dang.
Open the flight sheets for that worker.
Ooh, he's gonna set up the miner config. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go to flight sheets. We're gonna go to edit. We're gonna set up miner config here. Let's just see here. Progpal, Quai, wallet worker, URL, yada yada yada. Yep, I'm seeing the same thing.
And update the name. Then, enter the Stratum proxy that's closest to your GPU server location. To double-check which Stratum to use, go to the Cryptex website.
Pool.cryptex.org. Pool.cryptex.org. Is that the website? Oh, .com. Wow. Wow. Way off. Way off. Am I spelling this right? Poolcryptex.com? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that was right. Oh, well, anyways. Okay, Kiri, what do we do next?
Select Kapow test.
Oh, Quai script, Quai Kapow testnet. All right, we're here. Oops.
Net and check the list of Stratum addresses. Choose the one that matches the geolocation of your
Okay, we'll choose North America here. Copied.
GPU server. In our case, we select this one because the GPU server is located in RU.
All right, now we need to update our URL here. Boom. This is too easy, guys.
Update the mining algorithm to Kapow.
Ooh. Kapow. Okay, got it.
click Apply Changes.
Apply changes. Wilco. And update. Nice.
Then click the rocket icon to launch the changes for the work.
Oh, here we go, guys. All right, so we want to watch this on the Hive console. That's what we want to do. All right, so I got the Hive console up. I'll switch over in a second, guys, but we click this button and we should be mining. You guys ready? All right, worker updated successfully. Let's see what happens over here. Neener, neener, neener. It's passing the config. SRB miner online. Miner run. Installing SRB miner. Detecting GPU devices. Here we go. Intensity auto. Watch the wattage here on these GPUs start to go up as we start to mine. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Is it working? Auto tune starting. Hash rate may fluctuate. It's tuning. Man, this is some pretty cool mining software. Oh yeah, there we go. 188 watts, 183, 178, 186, 185, woo! Over 225 watts. Guys, we're going to start sweating in here, okay? It's going to get warm. All right, all right. What are you guys saying? Dan.Quai is taking the necessary steps for the batteries. And Starlink for his broken fiber. Dang, man. My parents live on a 60-acre ranch in the middle of effing nowhere, and somehow they got fiber. I'm blown away. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. 225 watts across 7 GPUs. Share accepted. Share accepted. Boom. I think we're mining, guys. Total is 1600 watts. Oh, these GPUs are cooking. Look at that, 92 degrees Celsius. Job received. Job received. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. Share accepted. Freaking dope. Freaking dope. Alright, let's go back to our web here. This said 4 miners and 5 workers. What happens when we refresh? Still 4 miners and 5 workers. That might have updated already. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Well, we're definitely mining. Let me snag that address real quick. We're getting a bunch of shares, so that's cool. That's cool. Look at this, guys. Across all these GPUs, GPU 0, 4, 5, 0, 1, 3, 6. These GPUs are cooking though. 96 degrees Celsius. That's pretty warm. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. But shares are being accepted, guys. SRB miner and Cryptex for the win. Look at that. That was too easy. That was too easy. What's our hash rate here? Dan says, "Look at that hash." What's it say? We're somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Where's total hash rate? Where's total hash rate? It should be on this screen. I should be staring right at it. I'm not seeing it. Oh, here we go. Total, I'm staring right at it. Total hash rate, 233 mega hash. That's not bad. That's not bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. That's for sure. So yeah, guys, one uh, 3060 Ti, 8 gigs on Kapow. SRB miner getting around 33, 34 mega hash each. There's some stats for you. Let's look back on Chrome here. So this is FYI, guys. If you wonder why we use high-low-s, it's absolutely amazing. You can see it can monitor your rigs for you, give you stats and updates. 225 watts you were seeing here. Temperatures are a little high. Looks like it's a little concerned about our first GPU here. I think this, I'll be honest, I think this GPU is sitting a little, probably the closest one to the power supply. External fans running at almost 100% here. Um, Intake and exhaust temps. So you can see the degree difference there. Might have to crack the door. I can already feel it. It's getting a little warm in here. There you go, guys. There you go. What else can we look at here? Oh, let's grab our wallet address and go to Cryptex. Here we go. All right, let's enter our mining address here and see what Cryptex sees. I got one worker. It might take a minute before they register this hash rate. But you can see on my terminal here, like, I'm just pumping out shares. 28 shares accepted right now. That's pretty cool, guys. That's pretty cool. Dang. GPU 0. It's cooking. It's cooking. Oh man, the other ones are starting to increase in temp too. Um, this is fun. This is fun. It's it's fun seeing the shares get accepted. That's for sure. I'd like to see something over here at Cryptex. They're not registering anything yet. Let's see, valid 35, stale 0, invalid 0. Oh, okay, they got some stats. Nice. Nice. Their hash rate reporting is a little different than what I'm seeing on Hive OS. Not really sure how to explain that. We're reporting 233 here. Alright, you guys notice some of my GPUs are spinning down. Oh, now they're turning back on. I have no idea why. I have no idea what's happening right now. I just followed Kiri's guide. Shout out Kiri. Guys, that was too easy. And if you don't have GPUs, you could probably rent them for cheaper than I'm spending on power right now. So, check out this guide, guys. That was way too easy. Way too easy. Cool beans. Cool beans. Guys, what are we less than an hour in and we're already mining. Meh. Gosh dang, I've done good work tonight. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. All right. Well, shoot, guys. I wanted to work on our Quai dashboard some as well. But unfortunately, like many of us in this space, I had a power outage recently, and it totally nuked my node's database. So as of right now, we are completely resyncing from scratch. We're doing it from scratch. So the node, in case y'all are wondering, is this machine right here, our Quai node. That machine is resyncing from scratch. We're doing it from scratch, not using a snapshot because we have the index flag set, so we can get all that all that chi data into our dashboard. Um, yeah, boo power outages. I was looking at a 30 amp 240 volt battery backup for this rack I got here, but woo, those things are pricey. I think we all need an alt season at this point, right, guys? That would be nice. That would be nice. Maybe some extra GPUs as well. But these boys are cooking, man. Let's go back to the terminal here. Temps are coming back down. Um, Let me check back in on my farm on Hive. Let's see if these intake and exhaust temps have changed at all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's still a spread. There's still a spread, but you can see it's getting warm in here at 32 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Rock on. Rock on. Um, let's see. I got another rig. Should I fire up the other rig? So, FYI. Let's see here. This one in the middle is super sketchy. The power supply on that bad boy, uh, eh, it's not that great. Honestly, I'm afraid of frying it, so we won't touch that. But down here is another rig, although these are AMD GPUs, and not super powerful ones. The hash rate, frankly, is not that impressive. Um, so we'll roll with this one for now. You want to make a sauna in here? Yeah, no, we need we might need a fan by the end of the stream. Well, that was it, guys. That was super easy. So let's see here. Going back, so we're mining to Cryptex pool. Okay. Now, let's see here. Let's copy this real quick. Let's not lose this. So their minimum payout is 20 Quai. So we need to earn at least 20 Quai before the pool pays out. Um, Yada yada yada. The pool processes payouts only after the coins are confirmed. Uh, yeah, this isn't quite right. The blocks are confirmed really quickly, but the Quai is locked for 2 weeks. So effectively, all the Quai that Cryptex is earning here is locked for 2 weeks, so they can't really pay you out until 2 weeks later. So it's gonna be a while before we earn any of this testnet Quai, right? But how do we? I wonder how we figure out who's mining Ravencoin blocks here. Let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out. So let's go. go to Quai Network. We had an announcement about the Cryptex pool, like right when SOAP launched, if I remember correctly. Sorry for the spam here. Alpha Mine, K1 pool, found a Ravencoin block. There we go. Yep. So December 5th, like a few hours after we launched Project SOAP, some Ravencoin blocks were found. Alright, let's check this out. Let's look at this Ravencoin block and this Quai Network block. Mined by. Let's copy that address there. Come on. Cool. Blocks validated. Nice. Kapow, guys. Kapow mints blocks on Quai Network. SHA and Script only mints work shares. Keep that in mind. Cool beans, cool beans. Okay, so that's likely Cryptex's pool. If I look at this Ravencoin block, you can see it's mined by this address. We got some transactions here. Oh, did this just happen? I think that's a block, guys. 2500 Raven, 2500 Raven, 2500 Raven. Oh, that one's interesting. Ooh, this is interesting stuff. So, this was the very first one on December 5th. Looks like it was 3 p.m. 2500 Raven. That was super detailed. Oh, Coinbase. Here we go. So these are Coinbase transactions, which means they mined a block. This one's super interesting. Looks like ooh, yeah, I think this is the team testing earlier today. The Quai Foundation testing. Testing those buybacks maybe? Maybe maybe the Quai Foundation is testing our buybacks. This is mainnet Ravencoin, guys. This is I should know, but I don't know. I'm fairly certain though that this is the Quai Foundation testing some buybacks. Uh, I have an idea. I have an idea, guys. Here we go. Da 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 da. Are buybacks on Quai happening already? Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. uh, which one? Which one? There's always where's that guy who hides behind the tree? That guy's funny. We'll go with this guy. Let's say, is the team testing buybacks on Quai? Oh man, guys, this is so much fun. Uh, I think you guys understand like how big buybacks are, but to see it actually happening, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure, but it could be. I mean, eventually it will be, but this might be the first one. This might be the first one. Bookmark that tweet, guys. The first buyback on Quai Network. Let's check in on our rig real quick. Uh, Still cooking. 102 degrees Celsius. Let's refresh this so you guys can see how warm the room's getting. 33 degrees Celsius. Exhausting 37 degrees Celsius. I can feel it. Yeah, it's warm. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys, but I'm having a lot of fun here. This is gonna be a good stream to clip. Hope you guys got your clippers ready. This is fun. Oh man. Oh man. Where are the Shaw miners at, guys? Guys, Cryptex pool. Uh, who's getting their Shaw miners ready? Who's getting their script miners ready? Look at this. Quai script testnet sitting at 515 mega hash right now. Quai Kapow sitting at 1.2 gigahash right now. Uh, oh, here's Quai Shaw sitting at 46.7 terahash right now. Guys, who is mining Shaw and script on Quai Network? Woo! Woo! All right, we gotta do another tweet. You guys, we're having a ton of fun. We're having a ton of fun. Oh, Crypto Vegeta. Check this out, guys. Boom. Just tipped him some Quai. How cool is that? How cool is that? There goes Terry aping in on the fun. All right. What were we doing? What were we doing? We gotta repost this stream. Hold on. Quote: We're officially mining Kapow on Quai Soap Testnet. Kapow on Quai Testnet. Soap mining and contributing to Raven along the way. All right. I wanted to take some screenshots here. Let's do this bad boy. Let's do this bad boy. Da 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 da. Let's take a screenshot of this. It's not reporting my hash rate. It's not here. Copy. Copy. All right. Where should we post this? Let's do another quote tweet. Boom. Uh, Powing some Quai. All right. This is purely for personal record keeping here, guys. That's what this is for. But we need another screenshot. Stand by, stand by, stand by. I gotta minimize some windows over here. Screenshot. Oh, it's getting toasty in here. I'm starting to feel it. Boom. Oh, can you screenshot that? Take a screenshot. Oh no. Window. There we go. Okay. We got it. We got our screenshot. Uh, Here we are. Oh, dang. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Boom. Uh, uh, uh. Undo repost. Let's quote this. I'm about to start sweating up in here. Yeah, it's getting toasty. You know what'll make me sweat? Just a little bit of Zen. I think I'm out. Oh no, I'm out. Arr! Guys, that was way too easy. That was way too easy. Dan, the man. Uh, you get a few more GPUs. You might want to try out Hive OS. I will say it is not free to use. So if you notice here, right now my daily cost is free, right? So I mean, they got to pay their developers somehow for creating this amazing product. But um, if you only have one rig, and I think like 12 GPUs or something like that, you can use Hive OS for free. As soon as you add a second rig or more than 12 GPUs, they start charging you a little bit. Um, but I think you can see like how great of a tool it is for just like monitoring your miners here. You can also control your miners remotely from here, so I can like start them, stop them, reboot them, upgrade them, all that jazz. And there's a mobile app, so pretty cool stuff. Heck yeah, yeah, definitely having a lot of fun. Appreciate it, Crypto Vegeta. We lost Christopher tonight. He might have enjoyed this one. He's a little preoccupied, grinding it out, doing his thing in the crypto sphere. So shout out to Christopher, who joins us on these spaces every chance he gets. Um, we go hard in the paint over here at Quai Network, and not everybody can do it. And I can't appreciate that man enough for hanging out with us. Yeah, I think it's two workers. I think there's a max number of GPUs you can have on a single worker, though. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's check out Hive OS. Hive OS, the world's first operating system for miners. They even have ASIC firmware too, which is pretty cool. Where pricing? There we go. Two workers are free. 3 days of stats. No limit on GPU cards per rig. Interesting. Okay. Okay. But here you go. Here's some pricing. That's good to know. Two workers are free and no limit on GPU cards per rig. Good to know. Good to know. That's the one I was looking for, Dan. uh, Nailed it. I like the color schemes. XFCE, terminal, and Gen 2 Linux, baby. Terry's a good friend, guys. If you've been around Quai Network for some time, you might remember we used to partner with Terry and Portal to Bitcoin on a number of X spaces. Yeah, these guys here. They're still working on some atomic swap infrastructure. Um, they were going to integrate Quai at one point. I don't know what happened. I need to follow up with them, actually. Terry doesn't work for him anymore, but talented X Spaces host. We like Terry. Terry's a good peeps. So shout out Terry. All right, let's check our temps. I'm starting to feel it, guys. Intake is creeping up. It's starting to slow down a little bit, but it's warm in here, guys. It's not cold enough in Texas for this heat. And honestly, if I wanted to mine for real, I have 240 volt now, 30 amp. But I would not be doing this in the house. I would be kicking that plus some wired networking out to like a shed in the backyard or something like that. Um, and I would definitely need cheaper power. Definitely need cheaper power. So um, we have these rigs obviously for testing and demonstrating and cutting our chops and making sure that we know what we're talking about over here. But at the same time, your energy cost is going to dictate, long term how much mining you do and how long you mine. Um, that's what it boils down to, guys. Like energy costs are real. And this is why, like, ultimately, like, why we believe in proof of work. Because really, it's the only form of economic security in blockchains. At the end of the day, guys, like, let's be real, right? Like, slashing happens in proof of stake, yes, right? But the cost to produce a block is not incremental enough, right? There is absolutely zero cost for validators to collude and produce, whatever rules they want at the end of the day. Now, obviously, if one validator decides to go against, you know, 60 or 80 or 90% of the validators out there, he's going to get slashed, clearly, right? But even if all the miners on a proof of work blockchain colluded, like say there was like a 51% attack, they would still have to spend a lot of real resources on producing those blocks and rewriting those rules. It is not a cheap effort at all whatsoever. So economic security really only exists in proof of work networks. Let's be real. And now with a way to merge mine and use subsidies from other blockchains to buy back Quai in the market and generate real revenue for this chain, we're changing the rules, guys. Like, I hope y'all realize, like, if you've been spending a decent amount of time in the Ethereum ecosystem or any, the Solana ecosystem or any proof of stake ecosystem out there, you operate under a certain set of assumptions and a certain set of beliefs and rules. And all of those rules and beliefs are going to get tossed in the trash can real soon once people realize what's going on over here, right? And shout out Crypto Vegeta, right? The staking opportunity that we're creating with this real revenue generated by like real value, like real energy that costs like real resources um, to create rewards for stakers It's huge, guys. It's huge. Economic security plus, sustainable staking rewards, revenue, if you were hanging out with us on the Monday Q&A with Trikara, like he laid it out plainly. Like the way this thing is designed in in states where the network is seeing zero or negative growth, buybacks equal emissions. Okay, so think about that. Buybacks from soap mining is equal to emissions. So if every miner sells all their emissions, it's net neutral buy sell pressure, right? But even with we got that 2 week lockup, right, where the foundation is buying ahead of the miner's ability to sell. You'll see some positive sell buy pressure, right? You'll see some positive buy pressure in the short term. Long term, it's net neutral. But in any situation where any miner like holds their tokens or there's positive growth in the network. In other words, more people are buying the tokens than they were before. Um, you see this positive buy pressure, which you can equate to positive price action, which brings more hash rate into the network, which brings more buyers into the network, which generates more buybacks. So this is huge, guys. This is enormous. I hope the excitement that you guys are seeing from the team over here doesn't hit wrong, because there's legitimate reason to be excited at Quai Network today. Yeah, shout out Crypto Vegeta, proof of work plus those rewards equaling liquidity for staking is huge. If you can't mine, like you're gonna get an opportunity to earn, and you guys are here early, right? The initial APRs are gonna be pretty juicy until the rest of the market figures out what's going on, and then they're gonna start flooding in, trying to get some of that APR, which is, you know, you could look at like the reduction in your APR on one side, but positive price increase on the other. It's a win-win for everybody, in my opinion, guys. Not financial advice. Do your own fucking research, but you know, if you got any questions, we're always available. We're here on these live streams. We're on X and in Discord, pretty much 24/7. We have dedicated events Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for people to come up and ask questions and engage with us. Team is super active, regardless of what's happening in the market. So I hope you guys see that. We're very value driven over here at Quai Network. We do not want to see a CBDC. We do not want to see crypto make the same mistakes as fiat banking and fractional reserve banking. Um, that is not a good end state for humanity writ large. And yeah, we're kind of making our own rules over here. But honestly, guys, none of this is possible without proof of work. And like that was my light bulb moment when I first, started digging into Quai. Was like scaling is only possible due to proof of entropy minima, due to proof of work. Um, this dual token model is really only possible thanks to miners, right? The truly economically incentivized like market participants, miners, right, are what enable a decentralized energy dollar to exist. Um, Nepo pals, right? Like guys, there's still so much to unlock at Quai Network, and Nepo pals is one of the big ones that really pilled me. Okay, like as a developer who's tried to build their own projects in crypto, really wanting to build a truly decentralized application. Everybody depends on centralized RPCs that are trusted. right? You look at that SSL certificate at that API endpoint and you go, I trust this guy, right? With NepoPows, non-interactive proof of works, you don't need zero knowledge proofs to enable decentralized trustless RPCs, and now you really can build a decentralized application on top of a blockchain. There's so much to unlock here. I could go on forever, but I hope you guys can see like why we're so excited, and I hope it lands for you all. Hit me up. My DMs are open on Twitter and in Discord. If you have any questions or feedback at all whatsoever, we're a small team over here and we're grinding nonstop, and every little bit of feedback helps. Anything we can do to be better, managers of our community or creating content for you guys to digest and get value out of, just let us know. We're thirsty for it. We're thirsty for your feedback. And shout out to you guys hanging out with us right now. Shout out to everybody in the Discord and in the Quai Nation, X Spaces, and all of the above. Because you guys got involved early when it mattered. Our community's been around for like almost 5 years now, so we probably have some of the craziest community members who've been waiting this long for this project, and putting up with all the delays and the you know probably not so perfect communication about everything. And you guys are hanging in there, so I can't appreciate it enough. You guys are why I wake up every day and come do this, um, because I can tell 98% of you believe in the better future that we do. So shout out to everybody. You guys are absolute rock stars. Um, and we're growing every day, and it's all because of you guys. When new people show up, you embrace them, um, send them down the right paths, give them the right information, bring them into the community via Kipper Money. Um, it's such a fun community to be a part of. Like frankly, every community has FUD. Every community has FUD. Um, and I've been here pre Golden Age, uh, you know, going through all of that, working with our node wranglers and the initial builders, and going, to mainnet, airdrop season, like all that jazz. It feels like right now is probably the perfect time to get involved with Quai Network. The FUD is minimal. Airdrops are, as far as I'm concerned, like complete at this point. Um, all the big sellers are gone, you know. Um, so you can check all those details out on our website and our X profile. But join in on the Discord, hang out with us in the Dev AMAs and the Q&As and the X Spaces. You can see what I'm talking about here. So for the last time, I hope you guys realize why we're so excited about this. It's gonna break down some really big doors and knock a lot of heads together and really wake people up to like why proof of work, and when a blockchain actually has real utility that the mass market can take advantage of, you're gonna see some cool stuff, guys. You're gonna see some cool stuff. Uh, yeah, marketing in crypto is rough, but it gets even more rough when you've had like 20 years of vaporware for reals. So now that Quai Network is showing up with something real, things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. I'm super pumped for it. And frankly, it's not something that has major barriers of entry, right? Like anybody can participate in this, whether you're a single solo individual out there who just has a wallet, living anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter how much infrastructure you have access to, as long as you got access to the internet, you can take advantage. Or if you're, a traditional TradFi investor, hedge fund manager, like you're super interested in like regulation or like TradFi is your world. Um, you really want to tokenize stocks. You want to tokenize assets. You want to take advantage of all the opportunities that blockchain innovation has promised. Um, only with a scalable proof of work network will that actually become a reality for you. Scalable, decentralized, all of the above. So um, it's gonna be a brand new world for everybody uh, real soon. Once we wake them up with a little price action, eh? Cool, cool. Glad you guys are super pumped. Um, it's getting warm in here. Let's refresh real quick. Well, it feels warmer than that. Let's check in on our terminal. 104 degrees Celsius. Dang. We'll watch this thing for a little bit. If you noticed earlier, it definitely like reset a few of the GPUs at one point. So we'll keep our eye on this. We'll keep our eye on this. Doesn't look like I'm seeing as many shares as I used to. Uh, let's see here. What's going on Cryptex? Might have to check our wallet address again. Oh, dang, we got some stats now, guys. Check this out. All right. I got a balance. 2.7 Quai. We're earning Quai, guys. Look at that. Cryptex has seen 271 valid shares. Crypto Vegeta, sorry. Crypto Vegeta. Have a good night, sir. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Stay bullish, friends. Stay bullish. This is cool, guys. Our hash rate reporting is a little off. This is likely due to the difficulty setting, I suspect. They're probably using a different difficulty than what uh, SRB miner is working off of. Is this thing still is this thing still valid? Oh, no. It rebooted. The miner rebooted, guys. Probably got a little too toasty. Hive console. Yeah, it rebooted on me. Wah wah wah. Here, let's see if we can see that in our farm manager here. Booted 6 minutes ago. Yeah. He rebooted. Well, I'll just say this, guys. Another reason to use Hive OS, honestly. Configuration for all this stuff is just like super easy, and it dives right in there. Let's see here. Yeah, temps are creeping up. Temps are creeping up. I might have to open a door. Whew, a little toasty in here. Maybe I'll turn the AC on in the house. Uh, well, yeah, let's. Whew, yeah, downstairs. It's creeping. We were at 71, now we're at 73 Fahrenheit. Okay, kicking the AC on here. There we go. 234.3 mega hash. All right, we got the AC humming now. Let's see here. That was fun, guys. That was fun. We gotta get our node sync back up so we can keep working on this dashboard. That's been a journey. I was chatting with cloners in our developer Discord server today. He's chasing a similar data problem. So we'll see if we can figure it out together. But a lot of information to elevate. There's a lot of stuff happening in Quai Network, guys. So keep your eyes peeled for some more dashboards from the core engineering team. They're enabling some new API endpoints for everybody who's interested in Project SOAP. Um, they have some dashboards on the way, so you guys can follow along with all the subsidy blocks that are earned and the potential buybacks that occur. Um, but yeah, super excited for all of that, guys. That'll be good stuff. That'll be good stuff. It'll be fun. You know, we've seen some previews of some of those dashboards in the DevNet when they were mining blocks on Bitcoin Cash, Ravencoin, Litecoin, Doge, like all those test nets. It was pretty cool to see like the different networks and the block rewards from each. Um, it's fun to imagine what that would be like in mainnet. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right. Well, what else do we got for you guys tonight? That was too easy, guys. Uh, Shout out Curie for his guide there. Tip of the hat to you, sir. Good thing this thing is pinned. That was way too easy, guys. That was way too easy. We'll have to we'll have to turn this into like another video for those of you who aren't renting GPUs from Clore. Um, but it's really not that different, in all honesty. So, you know, we could probably do that. But we got a bunch of documentation on the way, guys. There's PRs up in docs as we speak. Just waiting on core engineers to review as soon as they wrap up their testing. So a lot of content coming, guys. So keep your eyes peeled for all of that. Should be too easy. What I really need to do is I really need to get my hands on a bit axe so we can do some Sha mining. That'll be fun. Oh, these are getting pretty cheap actually. What I really want is a nerd Q axe plus plus. No, these are dropping in prices as well. These were closer to. Oh, that's off of AliExpress. These were closer. Yeah, this is the price I was used to seeing. Oh, this one's a liquid cooled one though. That's a little different. But anyways, I used to see these things at closer to like $400. Yeah, yeah, that's usually what I see. Let's see here. There's also Pleb Source. This is another place I keep my eyes on. They stay sold out, guys. Well, I got a BitAxe Pro here. Yeah, all these are sold out right now. But you can get your hands on one of these. Um, it's not super expensive. I am not a mining expert, especially when it comes to SHA mining. So don't take my advice on what to get. There are a ton of options out there. There's some really good YouTube channels as well that like review all this stuff. Um, we should be partnering with some of them real soon, so that'll be fun. Got some big ones. Super excited for Project Soap. Looking to churn a whole bunch of hash rate on. So that'll be good, guys. I expect more than a few blocks to get churned around pretty quickly on Project Soap when it goes to mainnet. So that'll be really cool to see. Super bullish. But they make these bit axes and nerd Q axes for SHA mining. There's another one. Bit axe. There's another one for script mining. I found the other day as well. Is it the bit axe gamma? Is that what we're talking about? Oh my gosh. I opened the door and all the animals are coming in here. No, this is ASIC mining. Yeah, like this one again. This one's $500. Dang. Oh, that's the Nerd QX. 5 terahash. 5 terahash. Yeah, I don't know about that. But what was the BitX like miner for script? There was a there was a Dogecoin one. Let's see what Reddit has to say. Oh, here's a USB one. That's interesting. I've seen these before too, where you can actually like get like a hub like this just for all these USB miners. That's super interesting. So you can like daisy chain them. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a number of these solutions in the past. But yeah, guys, script mining, SHA mining, definitely more energy efficient in terms of hash rate. So if energy cost is your concern there, you might want to look into that. GPUs are not exactly cheap. ASIC miners aren't cheap either. Uh, but there's a big opportunity for miners coming up with Project Soap, guys. The hammer. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Dan. The hammer miner script mining. That's what it was. Yeah, this bad boy here. Doge and Litecoin. Lucky Coin, Bells, Pepe Coin, Junk Coin, Dingo Coin, yada yada yada. Dogecoin and Litecoin are what Project Soap's going to be merge mining with out the gate, guys. And honestly, like it all happens in like one submission of hash rate. So uh, with Quai Network, you'll actually be merge mining 3 chains at once. That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. This one here's a hammer miner. Gosh, thanks Dan. Appreciate it. This thing's pretty cool. Not as expensive. Again, I'm not an expert. Looks like it does 105 mega hash. Unsure, what the rewards are if you just do Doge and Litecoin solo or to a pool. Not sure what the hash rate per payout calculation is there, but with Quai it doesn't matter, guys. You'll still get consistent earnings in Quai. So if you're lottery mining Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, Litecoin, and you want those consistent rewards, come over to Quai Network. We got you back. We got you back. Work shares for the win, guys. Work shares at the protocol level. Super huge. Super huge. Let's check on our miner here. The numbers are creeping. 3.4. Mm-mm-mm. Let's check on our rig here. Did our temps go down? 35 and 38. There we go. I turned I turned the air conditioning on. We got uh we got some cooler temps in here now. I'm feeling better. Let's peek our terminal. Yeah, there we go, guys. A little bit AC goes a long ways. Still way too loud. Way too loud to run this thing 24/7 indoors. This is my office. This is where I gotta work. I can't wear these things all the time, and even with these things on, they're not exactly noise canceling. So, anywho, um, we'll we'll probably start wrapping it up here, guys. It's been fun. This was a fun one. I did not expect this to be that easy. It's been a while since I mined. I think Golden Age and like maybe a little bit at the beginning of mainnet. I did a little bit of mining, but yeah, Hive OS and Curie's tutorial for the win there. It was clickety clackety, and we're off to the races. Just need a little bit of cooling configuration, and we were earning Quai. We're up to 3.5 Quai now from Cryptex. So we'll have to earn at least 20 Quai and wait 2 weeks to get that paid out. But this is testnet Quai, so we're not making any money here. We are generating revenue for the protocol though. The Raven coin we are contributing to is mainnet Raven coin. So Soap Age. Yep, that's right, Dan. Soap Age, the age of proof of work. We're making a comeback, guys. Making proof of work competitive again, generating real revenue for the protocol, negating all the miner sell pressure, and unlocking yield and staking rewards from sustainable investments thanks to miners and helping everybody out along the way, guys. Allowing miners to secure and participate in more networks now than ever, and delivering them, paying them the value equal to their contributions to both networks in the value of the Quai token. So, man, guys, this is pretty slick. This is pretty slick. Team is constantly testing. Now that we're in testnet, Ravencoin blocks are being mined. Keep your eyes peeled for the first Bitcoin Cash block, and Litecoin, Dogecoin blocks, those are coming as well. And my personal theory is one of our founders is testing the buyback mechanism as we speak. So that's really cool to see here. Um, really appreciate you guys. Although, like, I'm not sure that's probably not right. I'll be honest. Like, that's probably not right. This is going to a pool. So who who knows what that is? Maybe we'll find out later. Maybe we can ask the team tomorrow. We got Dr. K in the Tech AMA, 11 a.m. Central Time. Hope to see you guys there. We'll be live streaming again this Thursday, same time. Um, and we got a Quai Friday, a cool Quai Friday planned for you guys as well. So we're always around. Feel free to reach out. We're open to any and all feedback on all fronts. Hopefully you guys have something good to say. Always appreciate constructive criticism. Small team over here, so any way we can make ourselves better or provide better content for you guys, better documentation, um, better dashboards, you name it. The team's already well aware of most of that feedback, but want you guys to know that you're heard, and we appreciate everybody who tunes in and joins with us on this journey because Quai Network is the dark horse of crypto, guys, and I hope you realize why we're so excited about it. So, uh, with that, I'll start to wrap it up. Again, if you're new around here, definitely give my account a follow. I'm really close to 1,000 followers. At that point, I actually get metrics on these live streams, so that's super helpful. Check out Kipper Money. That's a great way to earn and use your Quai. We've been doing that here on the live stream. It's super simple. Let's see if we got another one. The tip, SVU, shout out for the like. We already tipped these guys, but just to demonstrate how easy this is. Boom, boom. I just sent Terry some Quai. It's that easy. Oh, failed to send transaction. I probably need to log in. Do I need to log in? Maybe. Anyhow. Womp, womp, womp. That probably happens one out of every like 200 tips I make. So check it out, guys. Sign up for Kipper Money. It's a blast. I'm absolutely addicted to it. So is the rest of the Quai Network community. Dan is on a tipping rampage. So is the rest of our ambassadors and Quai Nation members. So sign up for Kipper Money. We got a lot of content on X for y'all to get engaged in and earn some Quai along the way. So much better than an airdrop rewards program, guys. Let's be honest, right? If you're farming airdrops, like how many times has the team like rugged you or delayed your rewards, like any of that jazz? You have no idea what the token's actually worth. Here, you're doing the same thing on X, but you're getting paid directly instantly with automatically tradable tokens. So it's super cool. And, you're also participating in building a better algorithm. So plenty of opportunities for anybody and everybody over here. Really appreciate y'all for tuning in and excited to jump back on this stream on Thursday. But you can catch us tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central, hanging out with the man himself, Dr. K, here on X, simulcasted to you live from Discord. Hope to see you guys in Discord. The chat is always a good time when we're hanging out with him. So I really appreciate y'all. I'll call it here, guys. Have an amazing night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.